All right, we're going to get an episode going here. Who is the greatest rapper alive? We're going to do a little debate. It's going to be Lboogiedamann. We're going to get King Reg on the phone and all the Hard Knock West members. Let's get it going. Bye.
And my work ethic make you look pathetic. Bitch, I'm from the mud and you go respect it. And you go respect it. And you go respect it.
All right, go ahead.
Look, Wayne had an influence on everybody too. That's why you got all these motherfuckers with dreads around here. That's on everything I love, dude.
Right.
Cats had dreads when we were kids, yes. I remember my boy Seth had dreads long before we knew who Wayne was. This in like the early 90s. Dude, Wayne come out, he do that Carter dude with them dreads, dude. I swear, dude, everybody I see got dreads.
Ooh, that's why I like that one song off the Carter 5 when he said, you tatted your face and you said so woo and them gangsters loved you, you know. You tatted your face and changed the culture, like.
Dude, Wayne is a bigger hip-hop culture than Jay-Z and Ice Cube, though.
Yeah.
Now they may have.
No,
listen to me. Listen
Listen
to me. Why? Because the question comes out. Well, why do you say that, Reg? Why? Look around. Look around. I don't see people looking like Jay-Z. I don't see motherfuckers trying to come out rapping looking like Hov.
It's hard to have that ugly of a nose.
Everybody want to look like. Look, it's to the point now where you can't even be a rapper unless you got dreads and tats on the face. We just had this conversation, cuz.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Wayne has had a bigger impact in the culture of hip hop than I feel that Jay-Z and Ice Cube had.
All right, but the reason I can't really say that, man, is because Jay-Z had that same impact on the culture. Remember when he came out with the Black Album talking about wearing some button-ups? You couldn't get into a club without a button-up for like 4 years. You could not get into a club unless you had a button-up.
The other argument.
That's how big of an impact that shit was. He completely changed it. When they was wearing jerseys back in the early 2000s.
That wasn't old, man. That was fabulous in them, man. That was that whole desert
man,
Storm
go back
squad.
and look. Go back and look at some of them music videos where Jay-Z had jerseys on, yo.
But wait a minute. You're talking about Lil Wayne here, someone who was built by the industry pretty much. A young influenced guy got into industry. You got zero control, you know what I'm saying, for real, what, you know what I mean, you gotta do what the people love. So they're the ones pushing all these people with the tats on the face and the dreads and shit, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of rappers out there that don't have that, but you don't see them.
Listen, Wayne carried Cash Money by himself for like 5 years, for like all three, for Carter 1 through 3, alright? So don't sleep on that. He carried them cats.
Well, no, you and I are the ones saying that. Yes, Lil Wayne.
I'm just saying. He carried. No, I'm just saying. Don't just look at. But look at his credits though. Mm-hmm. He carried that company.
Yeah, absolutely.
For like 3 years. Look at the people. Look at the people that he didn't distribute out from there. That's still going till this day. We got Minaj. We got Drake. Which Drake and pretty much took all of Wayne's fucking style. He just don't look like. Okay, so. Some people arguably say that Drake is higher than all of them because he broke everybody's record.
I'm talking about overall. I'm talking. Listen, overall, the greatest rapper. So wait. You take into account their whole music catalog, their impact on the game,
of hip hop,
their overall, like as far hip hop. We're talking about rappers.
Okay, got you.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? You got to take their catalog into consideration. You got to take cultural impact into consideration.
Lil Wayne.
You have to take numbers into consiration as well.
Right.
You have to take longevity into consideration.
Yeah.
Right.
Jay-Z was rapping in music videos 10 years before you even saw Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that he has more albums that people consider classics than Lil Wayne does.
I can't say that. I got some favorites of Lil Wayne though.
Everybody has favorites, but like Stone Cold classics.
But you can't. I'm gonna say Wayne got way more songs than Hov though. Even I say Wayne got way more cuts than Hov.
He
I don't
probably
even-
has. He probably
for like 6 years. But listen, cuz, and you know this, for like 6 years, dude, Wayne had a cut for everybody's single. It didn't matter who beat it was,
And it
what
was
song
Flame.
it was. Wayne
You knew
had
it
his
was
own
gonna be
version.
Flame.
Wayne had his own version. Wayne had his own version. It don't matter whose song it was, what beat. It didn't matter. Wayne had his own version of everything for like 6 years straight. So he was not only putting out, he wasn't only putting out his own projects, he was snagging, jacking everybody else's beats, putting his projects on their beats as well. Because
Right, the
everybody wanted to hear Wayne.
dedication and no
Because everybody
ceilings.
wanted to hear Wayne's version. Because everybody wanted to hear Wayne's version. Mind you, Dipset, who was with Rockefeller at one point, was getting ready to cross over and go Cash Money with Weezy.
Wayne was about to cross over and go Dipset. He was about to leave. It was the other way around.
Okay.
Wayne was going to go to Dipset. And Birdman put the kibosh on that. He like, hell no.
Okay.
You know
Like,
what I'm
hell
saying?
nah.
Hell no.
Hell.
But like, yeah, he may have had a whole bunch of mixtapes and things like that. But even just going off of like albums, you know what I'm saying? They have a lot of albums because Rockefeller and them got a lot of mixtapes as well. They got a lot of mixtapes as well.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? DJ Clue, they got all types of collaboration albums back then, where Jay
But the
was on that
volume of them
motherfuckers
wasn't
that.
as high as Wayne's. The volume of them wasn't as high as Wayne's. It was no comparison.
But that was because there was no social media back then in the very early 2000s. It was a completely different time, but you could see it throughout. Like, if you would turn on the television, you would see people dressed a certain way. People have, like I said, dude, like the early 2000s, Jay-Z had motherfuckers in button-ups with a fitted and some motherfucking jeans with motherfucking Timbs on, yo. That's how he had motherfuckers like that, yo. And then on top of that,
but you can say this.
like, and then he did have good artists that had came out from under his wing. It's just they weren't as marketable as a Nicki Minaj or a Drake is. I give Wayne that. But as far as like right now, like I said, dude, Jay-Z has
and no one wants to throw out Snoop Dogg at all. No one wants to throw him a vote at all. Like Snoop Dogg, come on, Snoop Dogg on the West Coast.
I threw Snoop in there. I threw him in there, Zach.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm like, dude, look how marketable that man is. He's able to fucking talk about chinchillas and shit.
Look, Snoop's so marketable, they got him doing his own Price is Right shit.
Right.
Look how marketable this motherfucker is.
Yeah, dude, and everyone knows, they're like, yeah, we're gonna get a rapper, we're gonna get Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's who they pick.
Right.
I don't
Snoop
see
getting white people.
But that's the thing. You don't put Snoop Dogg in there as a top as far as like his, you know what I'm saying, his songs, like his I don't know,
the Blue
his
Card
lyrics, he has great songs. But as far as like lyricism,
how you gonna say that? Because there's people who feel that Snoop is one of the best,
is basic
one
at
of the
times.
best gangster rappers till this day. It's people who sleep, drink, eat Snoop Dogg. That's why he's where he's at today, cuz. That's why he's where he's at today.
It's the same people that do the same thing about Tupac, do the same thing about Big.
But they're dead, but they're deceased. They're deceased though. We're talking about that's alive and well. They're deceased.
It's people that's like that about Nas. It's people that's like that about Eminem. There's people that's like that. I mean,
there's a lot of people that'll say Eminem.
That's a good one. Throw M in there. Throw M in there with that Jay-Z and this Lil Wayne. Throw M in there too.
Hey, we're gonna do a video later about what is the best moment in hip hop that happened this year. And one of my and I may put this in this video or not, but what I was gonna say is that Rap Devil, the diss against M, the floodgate opening symbol. You know what I mean? That was cool to me. That was something I think we all been like waiting for, right? What y'all think?
Right. I feel like to be honest, I'm not knocking M, but I feel like the dude Joyner sound a lot like M. If y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The other Detroit rapper dude.
Yeah.
The brother, he sound a lot like M. Do y'all feel like he may have took M's style a little bit or what?
Well, I mean,
I think maybe a lot of people are influenced, especially if you're from Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people feel that. A lot of people feel this though. They feel that M is where he's at because of Royce the 5'9".
Well,
Because a lot of people.
one of my favorite albums this year was fucking Book of Ryan. Royce the 5'9's album. That shit.
A lot of people say that about that. Like everybody giving M the Diamond albums and that, but they like, nigga, that's Royce the 5'9" for real.
Yeah, well, and we're talking about talent versus like freak show, in your face stuff. They got the white rapper Eminem, the greatest, and they pushing this motherfucker to the moon. And then you got certain numbers that are coming up regardless. Yeah,
I'm not going nothing to do with skin color. I'm just talking about pure just.
No, yeah, I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, you got the whole, like, it brings X amount of numbers regardless if it's good or not, whereas, like, someone like Royce the 5'9", who may not be having as much getting pushed, like, as much money getting pushed out to push his shit in your face, you know what I mean, even though he's more talented.
That's because M got Dre signing off on his shit, so that solidifies M, and he got 50 Cent, who also co-signs that shit with him, and he co-signs on 50 Cent shit. So that's how that whole circle run. That's why M 50 all them really where they at is because of Dre to be all the way 1,000.
Yeah, that's why he's making billions right now.
Dre is the reason they're all where they're at for real. Yeah.
Yeah. So that goes for them. But going back to Wayne and Hov.
Yeah.
Another thing too we leaving out is Hov got a lot of his shit because he's married to Beyonce. Will Hov be where he's at today if he was single? That's a question you gotta ask yourself too. You be comparing him with these, saying he's the best at all time, but a lot of that is coming from who he's also connected to. If he was a single artist, do you think he would still be as good as he is now? You know what I'm saying? Would he be as big as he is now? Would he have that money like he got now? Let's not forget Beyonce, Beehive, all that shit, the Witch Bee, all that shit, Bewitched. Let's not forget, that's helping a lot of shit get paid as well.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
So if you was if he was a single cat, say he never married her, he never was with her, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, let's say, just like any other rapper, Wayne or Nas, anybody like that, somebody who ain't married, still got the same talent and everything he got. Would he be would he have such a big influence today as he do right now?
I think so because, you know what I'm saying, a lot more people knew who Jay-Z was once he married Beyonce and became Beyonce's husband, of course.
But that gave him more money. That was a floodgate of money, bro.
But the thing is, though, is he was gonna go corporate regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Dame Dash made that. Yeah, he made that clear.
Exactly. He was gonna go corporate regardless. So that was gonna happen. Him going to the top anyway. You know what I'm saying? The only thing, like, he's making more money year round than Beyonce is. You know what I'm saying? For a while, it was Beyonce making more money. Now he's making more money than her. And them combined is where the $1 billion
come in.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm telling you, though. Like, I read in this thing online, they said Wayne, and so far in his career, this dude engrossed like $650 million, dude.
That's it?
Like, this is Wayne by himself. Like, out of his career up to this point, Wayne engrossed by himself, single-handedly. They say he made about $600 million. Now, does he have that kind of money? No. I don't think so. But I'm saying just by himself, he's accumulated in these, 20 plus years of rapping, about $600 million, dude. Over $600 million.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of platinum albums, yo.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of platinum singles.
That's crazy. And it's still going. And he's still going. Mind you, it hasn't stopped. It ain't like he retired.
Right.
He's still going.
But yo, I just saw somebody on, I think it was Facebook. They said, as a matter of fact, it was Young Baka. He was like, I pay $10 a month just to listen to Jay-Z's music. Yeah. He said that like less than a week ago.
That?
Young Baka.
He's a LA promoter.
Yeah, promoter out here. Yeah, he's like, I pay $10 a month just to hear Jay-Z's music.
But Jay-Z's music, his style of rapping has changed too. Like, it's definitely more. It's more political. It's more. You know what I'm saying? Like. He's really telling you like a lot. He really telling you a lot of shit. Like he going into the Constitution and the rights and all of that shit in his raps now. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a different rap style coming from home.
Right, and then, but then you can also go back and listen to American Gangster as well.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't forget about that. You can't forget about.
That's one of my favorite albums from Hov is the American Gangster, Blueprint, the first one, the Black Album.
The Black Album, right?
So it's like them like my top 3 albums of Hov, like of all time, like and that Life and Times Volume. I think Life and Times Volume 1. Life and Times Volume 1 or Volume 2, because he got 3 volumes to that Life and Times.
Dude, then you can't forget Rock Life Familia.
Yep, Hard Knock Life. You can't leave that out, that album.
Dude, he got a lot of albums. Then on top of that, he probably got like 4 mixtapes or 5 mixtapes that you haven't heard.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? With all types of underground exclusive shit.
See, but one thing I'm
real
gonna say,
talk, at the end of the day, like when I say the great rapper, right, I think of overall like how many tentacles do you have stretched into different pots. And
I'm gonna give it to Hov, man, because he with Beyonce, and that definitely helped his output. Because
even to take Beyonce out of it though, yo, like Beyonce.
If you take, but you can't.
You can't take that out. You got a badass working bitch.
You cannot take that out. That's his wife, man. He been with her a grip, bro.
That's
right. Cannot take that out
that's a technical right there.
Him.
Right, but she's not in there. She's not writing any of his music.
No, but that's also helping his base. That's the connections he's got.
That's the influence he has, dog. You can't take that. He's been with her too long for that not to be a part.
No, but Ice Cube been married for years.
Wait. You
can go online. You can go online and talk to a stranger, and they'll tell you the same thing. Like, bro, you can't take her out because she's been in the equation too long. You can talk to a stranger.
Yeah, well, but Whitney's vote is for Jay-Z. And you and I are now switching our vote to Jay-Z, and he's like, no, you can't take Beyonce.
But I'm not doing it just based off of him being married to Beyonce.
Well, no, it's not.
That's not my main reason for putting him in. That ain't even really my top 5 reason.
I think Lil Wayne is the most successful tool in hip hop out of the industry.
In hip hop, I agree.
Yeah, and now Jay-Z is the biggest boss.
Wayne, okay, Jay-Z had that in the 2000s for like 3 years. Wayne still got motherfuckers doing him till this day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Wayne doesn't have as many platinum albums as Jay-Z does.
Okay, but he got more music out than Hov, though.
Right,
Wayne got overall more music, if not double songs than Hov. Even though Hov been rapping longer than him.
But it's a lot of shit out there that Wayne got, dude, that is trash though. He got
and not every song we rock with Hov on either. Some songs is just too slow. It's just too slow from Hov. It just be too slow what he talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So
I'm gonna give it to Hov because he just got more going for him than Wayne. So it's gonna go to Hov. But just to be clarified, a lot of that he got does come from who he connected with. I said Wayne, I threw Wayne in there because Wayne do have a bigger output on the culture and of just music, hip hop in general. You know, look at how motherfuckers dress now. I see more motherfuckers dressing like Wayne.
I feel like that's a product of the industry.
For the past decade. Look, Jay-Z only had motherfuckers dressing like him for 3 years. Wayne still got motherfuckers to incorporate him till this day.
Man, it's way more people aspiring to be the businessman that Jay-Z is than they are trying to be aspiring to be the businessman that Lil Wayne is. Lil Wayne been getting fucked in the ass by Cash Money for 20 years, yo. He just got out of his deal, yo.
Right.
He has a lot of catching up to do. Because you leaving out that Wayne carried Cash Money. Okay, Hov didn't carry Rockefeller. Rockefeller had all-stars all day. Jay-Z didn't carry Rockefeller?
They had state property. They had Diplomat. Listen to me.
Oh,
they had state property. They had Diplomat.
Jay-Z is Rockefeller, yo.
Now he is.
He been Rockefeller. Ain't nan artists on Rockefeller do so nowhere near as any amount of Jay-Z records. Nan one of them. Lil Wayne was being outsold by Juvenile and BG and the Hot Boys.
That's because he was young. That's because
but he was in the game, though. That's a consideration.
He was a minor.
Real talk,
He was a minor.
But that you gotta take that in consideration, though. He's in the game, yo. And when he was on the roster, he was not. That was the old Cash Money. Wayne was near the bottom of the roster.
Right, because he was a minor, bro. He was only 14.
Right, and 14. And
things wasn't the way they are today. Things wasn't the way they are today. Back then, they wasn't the way they are today. Back then, so he couldn't be as vulgar as these young cats can be now at their age, because it was a different time then.
Man, it's a when he first started, you know what I'm saying, coming into that level of prominence was when he dropped the Carter. Okay, when he dropped the Carter, he was already, that was like his 4th album. Jay-Z's first album is considered a classic, Reasonable Doubt. From that point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which everybody say he snagged a lot of shit from Biggie to get it. That's what they say.
Yeah, but they say that Wayne snagged a lot of shit from Gilly the Kid and Currency during the
Carter what? 1?
On the Carter 1.
Okay.
He completely switched his style. That was during that time. You know what I'm saying? And all of that shit is documented.
I honestly feel that the Carter 2 was better, for real.
Yeah, and the reason that was because he wasn't on Manny Fresh beats anymore. Manny Fresh was out of there. He was like, yo, you ain't paying me, Birdman. So the Carter 2 was the first time that you heard Wayne on a beat that wasn't a Manny Fresh beat. That's why it had that different sound. And then he was on there, he had, like I said, dude, Gilly the Kid and all of them was in the background. And Currency. At that time.
Yeah, and Currency is a Louisiana rapper too.
Yeah. They was both on Cash Money payroll in the background, man. The same way Slaughterhouse is in the background on Shady. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, but like I said, them Carter, the 1, 2, and 3, that was his peak. He hasn't dropped nothing that's good since then.
But listen, man.
Rally trying to see who got the hardest knot. Smoking Doja pistol, showing no fear. Hey yo, reaching to the cooler, grabbing some more beers. Youngest playing, staying out of grown folks' beers. Chicks chop.